Hey everybody, how you been doing today? Cause I've been in a mood lately. Not the usual sort of mood either, it's more of spending over 20 hours in Palworld, catching more than 50 unique pals within 2 to 3 days. Yeah, I'm in that kind of mood. So, Palworld has been out for a minute and is by far the most addicting game of 2024, which is not that high of a bar because we're still in January. Can we just stop to take a quick look at this month? Because oh my gosh, there has been like a million things happening. This has been by far the most stacked month I've ever seen in my life. It's so insanely stacked that I don't even know what to say at this point. Mickey entered the public domain, Scott trolls the FNAF community, the Ban Fanverse initiative along with the anniversary, Rainbow Friends merch replaced FNAF merch at my local Walmart, more on that in the future, a popular YouTuber paid an insane amount of money for a fetish animation. The show that animation was referencing finally came out, with 2 extra episodes releasing over a week later. Popular YouTubers leave YouTube like MatPat, for example. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 got a second trailer and is releasing on the last day of the month, and Palworld came out just to top it all off. Did I cover everything? Probably not, but let's keep the energy going. Alright, okay, but before we get into the main topic of this video, please hit that sub button. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. Make the dreams a reality. All you have to do is click a simple button. Alright, now let's get started. So Palworld released on January 19 by Pocket Pair. This is, like, by far one of the most starting point successful projects I've ever seen, with over 2 million downloads with 24 hours. It's just wild. The game is extremely addicting. It's so unbelievably fun. I don't think I've ever had this much fun playing a game like this. This game feels like it has multiple ingredients all blended together to create something somewhat beautiful. That's literally just a grass type cinder. You read the title right. Palworld is more fun than Pokemon. Yeah, you heard me right. You didn't hear me too hot. You didn't hear me too cold. You heard me just right. Let's not get confused though. Pokemon is a great game series. In fact, the first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Sword, because I found it under my brother's bed a few years back, and it didn't belong to anyone, so it didn't belong to either of us, definitely. It was just left behind by some guests at a birthday, or was it a meeting, or maybe a Super Bowl? I don't recall. Instead of trying to find the owner, though, I just kept it and played until the end, and it was an amazing experience. I beat a lot of the gym leaders on the first try, and it only took me like 3 tries with Leon to take him out. It was awesome, but Palworld presents those fun aspects without all the boring stuff taken out. In Sword and Shield, I was kind of bored by the fact you need to complete challenges and battles before getting to the gym leader themselves. But in Palworld, if you think you're strong enough, you can just find the tower and hop into the boss without anything in between. The battle system is more fun too. Even in Legends Arceus, if your Pokemon equivalents are fighting, they just get stuck in a turn-based narrow battle mode. But in Palworld, it works very differently. You can stay in your usual playstyle while the fight happens. The opposing pal can also still attack you even when it's in battle, which gets a little annoying sometimes, but it makes a great challenge. It's something so simple, but it's executed so well because of just how basic but yet simple and just like immersive it is. I think immersive is the word I'm trying to look for. Immersive. Not to mention Nintendo is like mad. Okay, there's no confirmation about whether Nintendo how they feel about this game, but they just disclosed it as a game that released on January 19. They didn't even bother to name it. They are like, I'm willing to bet they are mad right now. I'm willing to bet they are seething, and I'm loving every single second of it. I just love it when scummy companies just outright get ticked off by something people do because they walk around the legal system. This is like, it's one of the best things to live for in this life, man. I am so it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Again, there's no confirmation whether Nintendo's mad or not, but I'm pretty sure they're freaking mad. I mean, come on. By the way, if you want to know how on earth I'm catching these boss pals, which is showing the footage on screen, I thought it'd be entertaining. It's because I'm just farming this awesome glitch where if you are wanted and then you can like teleport to the boss tower, the gunman will still follow you in the boss area, and for some bizarre reason, if the gunmen shoot the boss, they just completely break and walk to the side of the arena. And you could just use a regular pal sphere and hit him on the back. And bam, you just instantly catch the boss. You don't even get to do a gamble roll. It's obvious you're not supposed to catch these guys at all. They have an absurd amount of health. Like, I have this one, I think his name's called Darkwing or something, I don't know, and his guy trainer. They have over like 200,000 health. Yeah, I'm pretty much invincible at this point. There's also the healing system, and, well, it's debatable which game has it better. Because the Pokemon Center recharges the Pokemon's moves and health instantly, but pals don't have a limited amount of moves, they just infinitely spam their attacks in order until they die, and you can either revive pals by putting them in the box for 10 minutes or just sleeping through the night. The game feels like a big gigantic combination of like Legends Arceus, Breath of the Wild, and Ark. Breath of the Wild being the style of combat, Arceus being the catching style, and Ark just being pretty much the whole survival basic. You have a lot of things that Ark has. You have the cold temperatures, you have the heat temperatures, you have the starving meter for you and your animals, your pals. You can put, and you have to put like food into certain slots of certain things. It's so similar, but Ark fails a lot more than this because it's just, Ark is just a lot more complex and it's a lot more boring than this game. This game takes Ark and it takes away everything you don't need to do in Ark. That's pretty much a gigantic way to sum it up. The health and stamina can easily be annoying, but by leveling up you can increase your individual stats. You can also increase your pal stats and your catch power through the Statue of Power. You can donate materials to get a good boost. There's just so much to explore in this game, and it's so addicting because of how fun it is to play this game. I learned of its existence like a few days ago, and when I tried, I got into the rhythm of things, and now here we are with over a day of time playing this freaking game, and somehow I'm okay with that. There's also guns, by the way, just to point out. A lot of people have already pointed this out, but I want to point it out myself because screw you other content creators, I do what I want. You can have a lift monk, this little green squirrel, just pull out a Glock and pop a cap in like anything you wanted to. Either some random pal or guy. There's also the fact you could just capture people too. You could just run an inhumane slave factory is what this game is telling you. It makes the GTA series feel like a cakewalk in comparison. Oh my gosh. I think that's everything I wanted to cover off the base, but yeah, I've rambled on enough for today. This was supposed to just be a short video to build up, but I am going to be streaming Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, comes out in like a few days. I'm gonna have like a busy rush of streams, so I need to make this short. So I'm really busy at the moment. So like, take care, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit the sub button if you enjoyed the content. Take care now. Love y'all. Huh. Ha ha ha.